A Taco Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, it's all over his face. Is that the best one?
Nope.
Well, it's not a Taco Town taco until we roll it up in a blueberry pancake, dip it in batter, and deep fry it until it's golden brown. Then we serve it all in a commemorative tote bag filled with spicy vegetarian chili. It's 15 great tastes all rolled into one. Taco Town!
Welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast. Woo! I am Mayor Dave Badeaux of the city of Brainerd, and with me as always is my brother.
What's your fucking donut budget?
Coming to you from the Slice on Oak studio. Sorry. We already have screwed this up 3 times.
Didn't hit send.
Just a catastrophe. However, Gabriel Johnson, how are you?
Dave, I am well. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. You guys ready to get started today?
Yes.
Guess what time it is?
Game time. Who?
So, boys, I told you before we got started we had a little special event here on the podcast tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Taco Chooseday.
Tuesday?
I had to change it.
Okay.
Taco Tuesday is a thing we've done previously on the podcast in which we have ingredients that will be in front of our gentlemen here. They will each select a ingredient to wager, and then the loser of the point has to eat the taco that they make using those 2 ingredients. We used to call it Taco Tuesday. It's been a while. When we used to call it Taco Tuesday, it was when Taco John's, the owners of the term Taco Tuesday, were very litigious about their term. Mm-hmm. So we called it Taco Tuesday, hoping to get sued. We did not get sued. Now, years later, I mean, basically a decade later, it just seems silly to steal someone's term.
Well, they've been sued so many times they released it. It is now in the public
domain. It is in the public domain?
Call it Taco Tuesday, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taco Tuesday. I kind of like Taco Tuesday, though. I kind of like it.
You sound like you're
I didn't
British.
consent to eating any weird shit today.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
So, again, how this game works is we've just got some very basic trivia questions. They are about Minnesota sports because our beloved Timberwolves have broken through to the second round of the playoffs. I am
dominating fashion.
In a dominating fashion.
First sweep from a Minnesota team in any sport ever.
Ever. And we're going to talk a little bit about Minnesota sports here. But before we do, should we get you guys your ingredients?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Quit standing around and get to work.
All right, gentlemen. So we've got...
Oh, where did all this go?
Oh, my God. Surprise. Supplies.
So goddamn stupid. So in front of you here, we have our ingredients that you may wager. The ingredients are as follows. The Ready Whip, the kids' fruit and veggie pouches.
Fruit and veggie pouch? What is that?
Wonderful taco sauce.
Apple, strawberry, spinach. Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah. Taco sauce, specifically the Ortega variety, my all-time favorite. Not authentic, however delicious. Then we get into some of your more interesting ones. Asparagus, cheese, but of the Parmesan, the Parmesan variety. Shredded chicken, very nice shredded chicken. Slow cooked, salt and pepper, that's it. Little bit of sesh, a little bit of Tony Chachere's over top of it. But then we get into your peanut M&Ms, your Cheez-Its, and then, of course, we have the mystery ingredient as well.
Okay. Boom.
So now we are an audio-first podcast. We're very successful with our audio in terms of being what we are. Video, we're making our way up. However, because we are audio first, we're going to try to make this as interesting to you that are just listening as possible. Those of you that are catching on video, you get a little extra special treat. In front of you 2 guys, you have clipboards. How this will work is you will both make a wager of what your ingredient is, and then we will ask the question. You're going to write your answer down on the board, and we'll flip it around when we're ready. I have 4 questions. The first one does include the eating of a taco. However, it does not count for points. So that will save you guys a little bit of
Why?
because
Ryan
content.
McKinney's head is so fucking big.
Because.
That doesn't make sense.
Wow, what an absolute shit show. You guys aren't going to see any of that, but it has taken 20 minutes to get to this point right here since we started trying to record.
Fucking thing sucks.
You guys have clipboards in front of you.
Yes.
Answers will be written down on there. The wagers will be put on there first, and then we will reveal once the selections have been made prior to the question being asked. Any questions?
Why?
Content, baby.
Because you don't have to eat any of this shit.
1, yes. 2, we didn't have anything to do today, but also there's been an uptick in our Taco Tuesday videos that are a decade old. So evidently people are interested in those videos. So we're going to see if they continue to be interested. Also, my daughter said, bring it back. So
Okay.
The kids demand the taco.
the kids demand it. So therefore we shall have it. Gabe and Scott, please make your first wager without the other individual seeing, please.
You're just picking an ingredient.
You're just picking one of the following ingredients. Now, not all of the ingredients will be used. So remember that. There is potential for a couple of halfway decent tacos to be made here. For the most part, though, these are going to be pretty disgusting. Which one are you the most afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Okay.
The mystery
Just
one.
just bees. If there are bees in that mystery thing, I'll be a little scared.
You know, I'm going to save that for next time. So the first question is just a throwaway. However, we're going to see what you're going to eat. Gabe, what have you wagered?
Chicken.
Throwing the chicken away. Just throwing the chicken away. Scott, what will be going with the chicken?
The M&Ms.
The chicken and peanut M&Ms. I think you guys found the one way to ruin the chicken. Maybe Ready Whip would have been another one. I'm fearful of the fruit and veggie pouch.
Yeah.
My kids love those things.
That's baby food.
It is baby food. My kids love it though. So I have no idea
Kids
what
are
it is.
babies.
They are babies. They are babies. Okay, so the question is, and Gabe, I'm going to let you go first on this. Okay. The Minnesota Timberwolves official colors, they have 2 blues and a green. The blues are referred to as midnight blue, lake blue. What is the name of the green that they have selected? And I'm going to give you 2 options here because it's a throwaway. Is it floral green or is it aurora green?
Easy. Aurora green.
That is correct.
Okay, then.
Just making it known right away. Scott, you're fine.
Yeah.
So Scott, you will be eating the taco. Gabe, you will be the one crafting the taco. Scott, if you want to make a quick video of this too, you can. Gabe, you will craft the taco for Scott using the chicken and the peanut M&Ms.
Utensil.
No utensil. Just
Okay.
that's part of the fun.
Dig into
wash
the
my
chicken within your fingers.
That's part of the fun is that you can just slop it.
The E. coli is part of the
You can slosh it. I can give you a pen if that's what you
got
want.
I got it.
Part of the fun is that it's not supposed to be good. There we go. Get it on there nice and good.
Is it the chicken done?
The chicken is done. The chicken is done.
Chicken is off the board.
The chicken is off the board now.
I thought you meant is it cooked?
Yeah, I thought you meant it was cooked as
Yeah.
well. Both the chicken. Oh, we went with all the M&Ms. Those. That was a small pack of M&Ms, so it's not like I picked 7 M&Ms or whatever that is. Scott, you will be taking the first in a long time. It's been a while. Taco Tuesday. And remember, you must say Taco Tuesday. Scott, how are you feeling about taking this?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, this one seems okay.
This will be next on my pizza buffet.
Okay.
Chicken and peanut M&Ms pizza.
Okay.
Taco Tuesday.
And he's getting in there. Oh my God. That's in typical Scott fashion. He has scarfed half of the taco.
Yeah, you got to get it all.
We are using flour tortillas. I'm a fan of flour tortillas. I know, again, not authentic Mexican by any means.
Depends on where you are.
I like the soft shell taco myself. It's just versatile, very versatile.
That's what I go with.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the corn tortilla. Crispy corn tortillas, yes. The regular heated up a little bit corn tortilla, too messy. It breaks. It just doesn't stay
They
together.
crumble.
Yeah, not a very good flavor. How's that treating you?
Chicken's pretty good.
Chicken's pretty good. Yeah, I told you, chicken's
Good
pretty
job
good.
on the chicken.
The key to a shredded chicken is just let the chicken shine through. Don't get crazy. Don't try marinating in a bunch of stuff. Salt, pepper, chicken.
Yep.
Let it go. Slow simmer it. Let it, and then break it up with a fork. It's delicious. Way more pepper than you would think, though. Go heavy on the pepper. So, all right, not so bad. He's continuing to eat it. It looks like he's going to eat the whole thing right into the microphone. So that's fun.
I better not.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, so there's our throwaway one.
Oh, it's a little-
Aurora Green.
Little chicken and chocolate. You know, it's almost like a mole.
I really like that the Timberwolves have went with their retro look that they have. That is just a classic logo in terms of NBA logos. Also, they just played the Suns. Suns logo, classic, great look. I enjoy that era of the 90s logos. Not a big fan of when the Pistons went from the cool Pistons logo
To a cartoony one.
to the Mustang with the tailpipes or something.
No, and the Wolves unis with just wolves.
I do like those. Those are
nice.
slick. However, I'm wearing the green today. This is what I wore to the T-Wolves game that I went to, and it just happened to be the throwback night. You fit right in. It is a great color. I love it. More teams should use it. Okay, so Scott, you said that taco wasn't too bad.
It was, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't order it off a menu or anything, but that'd make me want to throw up.
Well, Taco Chooseday. All right, question number 2. Wager, please.
As is, of course, the tradition.
Now, if for some reason you both wager the same ingredient, then I will let Gabe pick the alternate ingredient, because I'm really going hard into the anti-Scott for this week, because he's much better to watch these, because he actually, to tell you the truth, I think the people that aren't Scott are better because they have a better reaction.
Yeah.
However, I do just enjoy that Scott will just eat it.
Just goes
no
down.
hesitation.
Whatever.
Hey, you never know. Maybe I'm going to find some weird flavor combination that I never thought of before.
Maybe.
Who would have thunk Cheez-Its and asparagus go together so well?
We're going to find out. I hope not. I think there's better options on the table. Gabe, what is your ingredient?
Cheese.
Ooh, the Parmesan.
Oh, boy.
Parmesan. And now, whoever does it needs to just pile on the Parmesan. Scott, what have you wagered?
Cheese.
That's not so bad.
That's going to be good. Yeah.
That's going to be kind of dry.
It's going to be very dry.
No, that's not too bad, though. That's not too bad. Okay. The question here is, again...
I was just getting ready to take a video of Gabe making me a taco again.
The question here is Minnesota Timberwolves related. Which of the following is not a previous ABA franchise? Is it the Minnesota Pipers, the Minnesota Polars, or the Minnesota Muskies? Scott, you can go first on this one.
I feel like it has to be Pipers, but Muskies just sounds too on the nose. So I'm going with Muskies.
He's going with Muskies. Over to Gabe.
I don't know this one. I think we had a Muskies team. I don't know if it was a basketball team or what. I'll go with A.
He's going with A, the Minnesota Pipers. You are both incorrect.
Wow.
It is the Minnesota
So you have to eat a
Polars.
taco.
I'm going to make you both eat it. However, Gabe, you get to make it. You know what? No, take that back. Gabe, you get the point. Scott, you lose.
I'll take it.
So Gabe, go ahead and make Scott another. All of the Cheez-Its. All of the Cheez-Its. And then, please, all the Parmesan. Good Parmesan oregano.
Oregano?
Oregano. I did say.
Parmigiano
Reggiano. Yeah, not oregano. That is a lot. That's a lot.
And he didn't bring anything to drink.
I did not bring anything to drink.
So I have previously said that I am a huge fan of Parmesan. I refer to it as an embarrassing amount of Parmesan that I use on my pizza. Scott can attest to that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an embarrassing amount. It's not even an inappropriate amount. It's an embarrassing amount. The kind where you put it on your pizza and then don't want people to see you eating it. Because it looks like a snow globe.
Yeah, it's half the shakers.
It's half the shaker. I actually take the cover off and dust it that way. I just love it. I love Parmesan. Scott. Taco Tuesday.
Okay, then. Oh, boy. Taco Chooseday.
It's going to stick. Oh, God, he just gets in there. These ones aren't even that gross, but just the sound of you taking way too large of a bite and then trying to man your way through it.
Yeah, I could use a glass of milk or something.
You are all weirdos.
All right.
Just extra cheesy Cheez-Its.
Yeah. You guys, so far, you guys have gotten pretty lucky. You haven't went too far off into the crazy town. Somebody please go a little crazy on this next one. Oh, he's still going, man. He is not afraid. Our spew bucket is about the size of the cup from Wayne's World. So if you're going to spew in that.
Spew into this.
How about that one? Better or worse than the chicken and peanut M&Ms?
Worse.
Zero hesitation. Who would have thunk it? This is
Very hard to eat.
Once again, an embarrassing amount of Parmesan. Okay.
Flavor-wise, Cheez-Its and Parmesan. Who'd have thunk? Cheez-Its with cheese.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they do make a Parmesan Cheez-It that is good. It's not as good as the regular. The best Cheez-It is the reduced fat Cheez-It. You wouldn't think it.
Really?
But I'm a man that eats a lot of Cheez-Its.
I'm a white cheddar guy.
So white cheddar's good. It's good.
I think the white cheddar ones are a little too tangy.
That's just it. There's a little too much tang to it. But the reduced fat, there's something about them that is just freaking delicious.
It's called microplastics.
Yeah, for the most part. I used to when I was a little younger, I would get drunk at the local watering hole, Shep's on 6, shout out, Sheppy. And then I would leave a box of Cheez-Its in my car. And then my mom lived like 4 blocks north of Shep's. So if I got too drunk, I would walk to my car, get a box of Cheez-Its, open it, and then just eat Cheez-Its on my way to walk to my mom's to crash in the basement. And then the next day, it was like Hansel and Gretel. I would just follow my trail of Cheez-Its back to my car.
I don't know if they still make it, but way back in the day, we used to eat Tabasco.
Oh, yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, those are good. Those
I
are
like
good.
those ones a lot.
Yeah, I like that. A little bit of that vinegar to it. A little bit. All right. Gabe, you are leading 1-0. 2 questions remaining. Gabe, you'll go first on this
I'll
one.
make it out of this yet.
Wagers, please. I almost forgot to wager. Chicken is off the board, by the way. It smells delicious, though. And I do like canned chicken. I know not everybody likes canned chicken. I do like canned chicken.
Perfectly fine. It's a blank slate.
Well, what you do is you open the can a little bit and you rinse it off in the can to get all that extra little congealed fat out of there. Once you do that, it's pretty much good to go. It's got a little bit of a taste to it with that phosphate that's in there. Gabe, what have you wagered, sir?
I even wrote it bigger this time.
Okay, good.
I wagered taco sauce.
Delicious. And Scott, what are you eating?
It's a mystery.
All right, let's hold off on the mystery.
So glad I didn't pick Cool Whip.
Oh, God, let's hold off on the mystery. I don't know. We're going to find out here. We're going to hold off on the mystery, and we'll show that after the question. Gabe, you're going to go first on this question.
I hope I know this one.
You're going to need to write this one down.
Okay.
And Price is Right rules, closest without going over. Prior to this year, in which we have just spoke of the Minnesota Timberwolves sweeping the Phoenix Suns, how many playoff games had the Minnesota Timberwolves won prior to this year? Closest without going over. Both of you begin writing now. So technically, Gabe will show first, but Gabe is not actually technically going first. If you have the same number, again,
Gabe wins.
Gabe wins. All right, Gabe, would you please show what your guess is?
My guess is 13.
13. Over to Scott.
My guess is 3.
3. Well, that's wrong. The correct answer is actually 20.
What? Okay. Wow, that surprises me.
So we won 2 series back with Kevin Garnett.
I had those 8.
Yep, we had those 8, and then we won a handful of games in the previous years as well. Pretty terrible, though. Because we've actually made the playoffs quite a few times in that span with Kevin Garnett.
With KG, we made like 7 or 8 years in a row, but we got swept a number of times.
We got swept a couple times, but then we won a couple games a couple times as well. So 20, at least based off my math. That may be wildly incorrect as
long
well.
As you're over 13. Right?
We're well over 3. Scott, you are again the loser. Gabe, why don't you go ahead and pull out the mystery ingredient?
Come on, be meat.
Dehydrated,
Onions?
diced onions.
Onions and taco sauce.
Okay.
That's not an acceptable response for somebody that is about to eat. Oh God!
A large amount.
Oh God! Oh God! I want you to put some more on top. I want you to put some more on top when you get done with that taco sauce. Again, Ortega taco sauce, not sponsored. However, the best taco sauce out there. If you're looking to make a taco pizza, you just put down a nice layer of Ortega taco sauce and then some cheese, and you can go with taco meat, without taco meat. Throw that baby in the oven, you're going to be surprised. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Use the mild, though, if you're going to, there you go, right on top with more of that onion. I'm telling you, though, use the mild, though, if you're going to make a pizza out of it, because you will be consuming an excessive amount by the time you're done consuming this pizza.
Extra spicy. Or nothing. God,
no, never. Just use the mild for most purposes. You're not looking for the spice from the taco sauce, personally.
Wimp.
I like the flavor. I think it's a great flavor. That Ortega taco sauce. Again, not a sponsor. However, God, I would love for them to be a sponsor. Scott.
Taco Chooseday.
Oh, man, that is something to behold. Is it crunchy? Oh, it is. I can hear it.
That's weird.
I imagine.
Oh, yeah, it's crunchy. I like that. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I can hear the crunch.
So we have Ready Whip asparagus.
Ready Whip asparagus and the fruit and veggie pouch.
Yeah, okay.
So either way, this is going to end up weird. Scott, what's your take on that one? We go for another bite. I love having you do it. Gabe would have thrown up twice by now.
Yeah, I would have taken the smallest bite of the edge of the tortilla. Pretty good, pretty good.
No offense, or sorry to our listeners that you get to listen to Scott chew, because he will consume it. It's the best part of this. Take on it.
It's missing a few things.
Seriously, like people have tuned in to watch
some protein.
People have tuned in to watch someone be disgusted, and Scott gives you, I don't know, maybe a little pepper.
Yeah, if there was some chicken in there.
Well, we have chicken. You can consume it at the end. All right, the final question. Scott, you can come back because you know how this works. All bets are off on the final question. We are pivoting from the Timberwolves because this is Minnesota, and there's one thing that hurts our souls more than anything, and is the Minnesota Vikings. We have currently drafted our future quarterback. Pretty excited about that, personally.
Yeah, I hope he pans out.
He's the right choice to make. We didn't give up too much. We didn't give up 2 1s. Here's the way that I feel about an NFL draft. Don't give up multiple ones for these quarterbacks. Take a shot. Doesn't work. Come back the next year. Take a shot if you have to. Do that until you get them. This idea of throwing multiple draft picks out at a quarterback, it drives me nuts, right? He's probably going to be okay. There's a good upside for him. He's very accurate. That's what we needed. Also,
he's got the weapons.
And we'll talk about he's got the weapons for sure. And we'll talk about this too. How's that feel for you there, Kirk Cousins? You fucking moron. How's that feel for you? I just want to be wanted. How's it feel to not be wanted, Kirk? I just want to be wanted.
It feels like $180 million.
Well, he got fucking paid. So.
And we'll talk about this afterwards. But I have a very specific take on Kirk Cousins. But let's get to the game here real quick. Final wager. We have 3 ingredients here. We have the asparagus. We have the whipped ready. And we have the fruit and veggie pouch. Please wager. Again, if you both do the same, Gabe will choose.
Surprised you didn't know that.
All right. Your wagers, please.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Also asparagus.
So double asparagus. Gabe, what are you putting on there as well?
I'll go ready whip.
Oh, there we go. He's ready whipping it. Okay, however, let's ask the question. This is for all. This neither one of them know how to spell it.
I know how to spell it. I just thought it'd be funner to write Asperger's.
It is funner. Maybe not for them. I will say that as someone that can't spell, I greatly appreciate that because please don't make me spell things ever. It's embarrassing. So I'd like that you just dotted. I have really bad
dotted the GUS.
Yeah. I have really bad handwriting, and I'm pretty sure it's because I can't spell. So I have just learned to just scribble so that nobody can ever challenge my spelling. Okay, the question is Minnesota Vikings related. Gabe, what's the most painful experience of the Minnesota Vikings?
Bountygate.
The most painful is Bountygate?
Yeah.
You think that's the most painful? Yeah. Okay. All right, Scott.
Yeah, we were cheated.
Well, yeah.
By people physically hurting us after the play.
Okay. Well, anyways, this question is about Gary Anderson. 1998.
Yeah, I was there.
Gary Anderson misses a field goal in the 1998 NFC Championship game versus the Falcons. We go on to lose in overtime. Gary Anderson had not missed a field goal in 2 years. We're winning this game. We're going up by 10. He misses. We lose in overtime. The franchise has never been the same. Yeah, maybe the franchise has been exactly the same.
It hasn't changed.
However, since 1998, when that happened, how many people have kicked field goals for the Minnesota Vikings?
Oh, boy.
And again, the rules are Price is Right. Closest without going over.
We drafted Alabama's kicker.
We did. That's exactly why I answered or put this question in there. Rip out that piece of paper you got there. Go fresh. And then write down your answer. Gabe, you will reveal first as again.
So that's been 25 seasons, basically. 24, 25 seasons.
Now, this is the number that I pulled off of a thing that said that this is the number. It's probably wrong.
Yeah, you also thought Deion Sanders had like 20 tackles in his entire career.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Sometimes the internet gives you bad information. And I'm gullible. All right, so Gabe is writing his answer. Scott is writing his answer. The wager on the board is asparagus and ready whip. Gabe, how many kickers do you believe have kicked for the Minnesota Vikings since Gary Anderson missed the field goal in 1998?
12?
He says 12?
That's what I wrote.
Also wrote 12?
Yeah.
Gabe, you are the winner!
Oh, no! I knew I should have gone with 11.
Technically, you both went over. However, Gabe, you have won. Go ahead and make Scott that taco.
Well, what's the answer?
The answer, oh yeah, I suppose I should probably say that. The answer is 10. 10 kickers have kicked for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, granted, maybe somebody came in and relief kicked. I'm sure that's happened once to the Minnesota Vikings. It seems like a thing that would happen. Okay. And now the ready whip. What are you doing?
I'm trying to shake
it. Guy doesn't know how to ready whip. Gabe is applying the ready whip on top. Oh, a hefty amount. A hefty amount onto just straight asparagus spears.
It's a little bit of hot sauce as a bonus.
You got a little bit of hot sauce on the plate there. For a plate, we are using a piece of paper because I've also forgot the plates. Okay.
Oh, I'm so relieved right now.
So, Gabe, you are the winner. However, we're going to hold off on that. Scott, will you go ahead and eat your taco, please?
Son of a bitch.
Go ahead and make that taco.
You're going to have a bad time.
Ooh, a little taco sauce got on that end.
Go,
You like
all
that?
right.
I can't taint that. A Taco Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, it's all over his face. Is that the best one?
Nope.
We finally got it.
It took a second. The asparagus didn't come through.
Okay.
But when it did, it's not very good.
You know what? I think that because a taco needs some taco sauce, fruit and veggie pouch is going onto the taco, just a straight sauce.
Squeeze it right in there.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks so fucking gross. Oh no.
See the
Oh, it
spinach.
smells like baby.
No.
My kids
It
eat
is
it.
baby food,
My
dude.
kids eat this. Oh, it smells a little bit like the first whiff was just straight like peas.
I mean, a lot of strawberry.
Oh yeah, I'm getting strawberry now too.
Taco Tuesday. baby.
Taco Chooseday. See, you guys are leaning back into the taco. Oh god.
Volcanic.
Oh, it looks like a little fiery Valverde sauce. Valverde, Valverde, a Valva sauce,
Verde sauce.
oregano. Yeah,
Honestly, that and the whipped cream
together. Yeah,
work totally fine.
This is
and it masks the asparagus completely.
Oh, does it?
But then once the asparagus comes through, once all that's gone and the asparagus comes through, it's pretty bad.
okay. So this isn't that bad. This is evidently apple, strawberry, spinach. It's not that bad.
No.
Try a little bit.
No, it was pretty okay.
I just put it on my finger. God, he's squirting it directly into his mouth. What a app! We have on our squad. We have just a savage of a human being. It's not that bad.
It's like bad applesauce.
It is like bad applesauce. It is, and actually, because they make a strawberry applesauce, which is pretty good. That is, you threw in the spinach so that parents feel better about themselves. But yeah,
That's still a lot of sugar.
it's a lot of sugar. Yeah. Okay, Scott, how do you feel about that?
It was a great experience. I'm happy to do it.
I'm glad that we were able to get through this together. Gabriel Johnson.
I'm loving it. This is fun. Let's do it again.
Gabe, you have won the game. Go ahead and say something to your fans.
Hello and congratulations.
Hello and congratulations has been had. Scott, you leaned into the Taco Chooseday.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like Taco Chooseday. I think Taco Tuesday, I didn't know that they had since given up because it was stupid, right? You know, like it's Band-Aid now, right? And I get it. Like if you're a local taco place that's having Taco Tuesday on Taco Tuesday, that's annoying to the business that has Taco Tuesday on Taco Tuesday.
And may sue your ass for it and
Yeah.
take your money
Yeah.
from Taco Tuesday.
However, us eating tacos on a Tuesday is not in any way taking away from your business. However, I kind of like the Taco Chooseday. Should we throw it out to the listeners? See if they like the Tuesday or the Choose?
Well, I bet the YouTubers will love the Tuesday.
I like the Choose. I like the Taco Chooseday.
Yeah. Sounds British.
All right. We got just a couple minutes left. I said that I would talk about the Kirk Cousins thing. Before we do, let's talk real fast about the Wolves, Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm about to go in my car right now and change the sign at City Hall to just say Nas Reed.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
So the one thing that is really fun about being the mayor who is also in charge of the downtown sign is that I can have it say whatever I want. And right now, I just want it to say Nas Reed.
Everybody wants it to just say Nas Reed.
So that's
Who's
gonna
Nas
happen.
Reed?
Oh, God.
Sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year.
okay.
Nas Reed is a giant of a human being that comes off the bench a la Tony Kukoc.
Is he the one that shut down Luca? Or was it Luca or who's the other one? The Joker?
The Joker?
Yeah. Nikola Joker.
Maybe. I mean, he was playing a lot when Cat was out, but he came off the bench and he plays hard on both ends of the court, and he's just fun to watch. And it just kind of sprung up organically a couple of years ago that people just say Nas Reed.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's it. They had a Nas Reed towel night this year. They gave away beach towels to just say Nas Reed.
So the game after I was there, I was just there this year. The game after I was there, the next home game was Nas Reed towel night. And I wanted so bad to go back. And then afterwards, people have just had the Nas Reed towel showing up at things. It was at WrestleMania, just up in the stands. It was at who's the
Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt
Was in town.
Yeah,
He pulled it out on stage.
out on stage, pulled out the Nas Reed towel. I don't have a Nas Reed towel. I would love a Nas Reed towel.
Timberwolves, I have been a fan of yours through all of the ups and downs, mostly downs.
And mostly downs.
I demand a Nas Reed towel.
I would love some Nas Reed towels. Maybe by putting it on the sign. Maybe we get some Nas Reed towels. Technically, you would not be giving it to the mayor. I am in charge of a nonprofit that is in charge of the sign. So by giving it to me, you're not giving it to the mayor. You're giving it to a nonprofit.
You would be giving it to me as the councilman, but I can do nothing for you.
Yeah, there you go. It's awesome. I've started just putting it on my posts when I do anything for the Timberwolves. I just put Naz Reid. Even if it's not about Naz Reid, I just put Naz Reid. Just a fun guy to watch come off the bench. Actually, Luka Garza is another guy that they have from Iowa that had to play some minutes. He's the one that had to play in the game that I went to because everybody was taking a rest day or injured for the day. We just have people that just show up, right? Role players that get up off the bench and just go in and just ball. And Naz Reid is exactly what you want from a player. Unselfish, just going to get up.
He'll drop 20 if you need it. He'll take 3 shots if that's what you need.
Yep. And I will say this. I have been a Cat hater his entire time with us because he has always been out shooting 3-pointers in the middle of the game.
And then with his hands like this every time he
and
misses.
then whining all the time. This year, watching him play with Ant is awesome. Anthony Edwards is the next Michael Jordan, hands down. He is the first Anthony Edwards. And we're in a really good position, even if we don't win this year, because Denver's a tough matchup. And then we got to go to Oklahoma City, and then we got to win the championship.
Against the Celtics. It's not very doable, but there's a chance.
But this is the type of basketball that I grew up liking and loving, and I can't wait to watch them continue in this series. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hats off to the Minnesota Timberwolves. We don't talk a lot about just Minnesota things, and specifically sports. We got to at least give them love for one episode.
So one more Naz Reid thing.
Yes.
There was a Jeopardy contestant from Minnesota who, when he interviewed, Alex Trebek, or whoever it is now, interviewed her, said she has a cat named Naz Reid.
Yes. Yes. Get this man a statue. He's just, it's great. It's fantastic. So Naz, if you're out there, we're putting it on the sign at City Hall. We're not some, podunk town. We are Brainerd, Minnesota.
What a dump.
All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. I said I would talk about Kirk Cousins. We'll do that after the drop. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. Gabe, you're going to be gone next week.
I'm out of town.
Scott and I are going to be here with the official movie reviewer, Tim Severson of Tim Talks. Check him out on YouTube and on Facebook and TikTok. Tim Talks. Tim will be coming in, and we are going to all watch the movie League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Ooh,
yeah.
And we are just going to do a full episode on just that one movie. We're testing this out, see how it goes. Scott and I love ripping on movies, and we're going to see if Tim kind of gets into that same groove with it. We're going to test it out. We're going to see how it goes, see how you guys like it. If you got an opportunity, though, right now is the time. Go watch League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and then join us next week for that as well. So until then, thank you to the Boutros.
Yeah, I hope you liked listening to me chew.
And thank you to Gabriel Johnson.
Thank you for chewing, Scott.
I may have cheated a little bit, but you're welcome, Gabe. Gabe was really nervous when we got started.
That's okay. I can do that.
And with that, we're done. So Kirk Cousins, Gabe, I said this to you, Scott, I'm going to say it to you now. Here's the thing about Kirk Cousins. I when he got signed to the big contract, I said, Kirk Cousins is going to win you the exact same amount of Super Bowls as you'll win without him, right? That's how I felt about him. Through his course with us, grew on me a little bit because he's very accurate, and it was a guy that can get you some wins.
And tough. He was out there.
He was tough and he was out there. That was one of the biggest things to him is that he was durable. And then this year he goes out and our season falls apart. The problem with Kirk Cousins is that he does the aw shucks, Cole's Cash, Kirko, I'm just the goofy dad. But Kirk Cousins is a savage when it comes to getting paid. That man wants money, and that's fine. I fully support everyone going after the bank. But then you don't get to also be the Cole's Cash guy. Those are two very separate things. This is Bono in the sunglasses.
You don't get to be, shucks, I'm the third highest paid player ever.
Yes. Oh, shoot. Look at me. I'm just a dad. No, you're not.
I just grill my steaks on foil.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Cole's cash. And that's fine. I support both of those. The two are not compatible. And once you do this contract with the Falcons, that's over. But he tried to go right back to the well. He gets down there, he goes right back to the well. And the one thing that I just love more than anything, for those of you that don't know, Atlanta gave him a contract, 4 years, 3 are guaranteed, I believe, $180 million. He says about the Minnesota Vikings, they just wouldn't commit to me long term.
After 6 or 7 years of playing.
You've been here forever. By the time you're done, we'll have had you for 8+ years, right? We wouldn't commit to him long term. He wanted a long term, somebody that's going to commit to him long term. He goes down to Atlanta. They give him $180 million. And then right as they're drafting, number 8 overall in the draft, they call up our man on the phone and say, hey, sorry about that. We're going over here with this other guy. I'm not going to say whether it's good or bad on Atlanta's part. It's stupid to have paid him.
It's good for the Vikings because virtually every mock draft had them taking Miles Turner, who the Vikings ended up taking at the 17th pick overall. So
Dallas Turner. Yeah.
Miles Turner's already.
Yeah, I will say this about it. The whole thing is hilarious in that Kirk Cousins, you fucking deserve it, dude. You fucking deserve it. That's what you get for dipping your toe in both waters. And I hope you like your $180 million. And then the next team that you go to.
Yeah, loser.
I still like you, Kirko.
It's fine. Shucks again, dude, but you're going to end up with 0 championships. And we're probably going to get 0 championships as well because we're the Vikings.
We're the Vikings.
However, I like a fresh start.